Welcome to the Modern Hippie Podcast, where we dive deep into illuminating discussions about psychedelics, holistic wellness, consciousness, unlocking our true potential, and so much more. I'm your host, Barrett Perlman, a former pro wakeboarder turned psychedelic breakthrough coach and healing guide. Together, we'll challenge boundaries, ignite our inner fire, and awaken to the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. This is not merely a podcast. It's an invitation to embrace a life brimming with authenticity and purpose. So get out your cosmic compass, open your hearts, and let's embark on this exhilarating journey of self-discovery and transformation together. Welcome to the tribe, my fellow modern hippie. I am coming at you today from the Amazon jungles of Peru. I am about 4 ayahuasca ceremonies through an 8-ceremony retreat with my mentor, Hamilton Souther, and my other mentor, Dr. John Churchill. What an exciting time to be doing ayahuasca. For me, I haven't sat with Aya since January, and it's quite a beautiful experience for me to be able to sit with both of my mentors at the same time. And granted, we're all kind of here learning from Hamilton, but having that love and support also with other members from my Sangha. A Sangha is a group of Buddhists, really, who meditate, and we're all doing that through Dr. John's planetary Dharma. So there's a few of us here, which is really exciting. And one of the things that I am working on right now within myself, as well as something that I'm seeing a hole in with my clients, is the wealth frequency. This idea that you actually can receive a lot of money for what it is that you bring to the world, that we don't have to be broke to help people. And I see it even in some of my closest friends where they struggle to bring in the clients paying the money that they desire and consistently see that as a struggle and consistently view out into the world that high ticket offerings are problematic for people. And really, when you start to do a lot of Googling around, there's quite a few millionaires in the world. There's quite a lot of money out there circulating in the world. And so lack is also a mindset. And as we sit in this phenomenal reality, this space around us, everything in it is a creation of ours. Where you are right now in your life, you sat around at some point and thought to create exactly where you're at right now. And so the universe loves to give us more of exactly what it is that we want. If you want more lack and more struggle, the universe goes, well, here you go. If you want more abundance and happiness and prosperity, and you raise yourself up to that frequency, the universe goes, okay, well, here you go. So really, whatever it is that you focus on and sit in and believe in, you manifest. And now that can sound really challenging when it comes to something like wealth. And a lot of people have these built up ideas and built up lifelong constructs and struggles with money. But money is really just an energy exchange. It's like not even something that you should have a relationship with because it's just an energetic flow. By thinking that you have a relationship to this object known as money, you are even putting up barriers to fully receiving that money. And so what I like to do is really step into different ideas of wealth and of abundance. Almost like you're going to put it on like a coat, left arm in first, then the right arm, put it on and wear it, feel it sit on your back. And what does that feel like? So what would it feel like if you made $5,000 this month? What would it feel like if you made $10,000 this month? What would it feel like if you made $20,000 this month? And sit in that, explore that. Where would your life get easier? Okay, for me, if I made $50,000 this month, wow, I could worry less. I could start planning my move. I'm moving to Austin, Texas in a few months. I could make sure my dog is so taken care of. There's a couple, like to get his teeth cleaned at the vet. And so if you knew that all of a sudden money was about to start flowing in for you, what would you do differently today? And continue trying on those jackets, right? So let's step into that $50,000 jacket, wearing it, and feel the sense of relief that comes with having that money in your bank account. Now, maybe you make more than that. Maybe you make $100,000 in a month. What would that feel like? And sit in the energetics. If I sit in mine and I tell you right now how that makes me feel, I feel a buzz. I feel excitement. I feel gratitude for that money in my bank account that now I don't have to stress for the foreseeable future. I feel it in my feet. I feel it really on my back. And I feel excited to play and to, in that play, bring in more of it. And so I invite you to look at where your hang-ups around money come from. How can you shift your perspective to create a reality where you can have the wealth that you desire? Everything around us we create with our minds. And now you may be saying, Barrett, I think about money all the time. I pray for money and I'm not getting it. And I would say, well, what is your frequency around that? Are you sitting in it from a place of lack, sitting in it a place of begging, sitting in it from a place of desperation? You have to actually overcome those lower frequency emotions first in order to receive. So you have to let go of the desperation. You have to embody the surrender. You have to tap into trust to allow for these beautiful gifts to come to you. These things that you deserve as they pertain to your highest good. So I invite you to really sit in your wealth frequency. Really try on the coats of every amount of money. Try on the uncomfortable coats. What would it be to make $1 million this year? What would that free up for you? How would that change your life? Sit in it. Sit in every single detail of it. And your wealth frequency will begin to expand. And pair that with a surrender, with a trust, with love, with gratitude for what's going to come your way. And watch how everything around you begins to change. Well, thank you so much. I hope some of the sounds from the Amazon have penetrated through this conversation to also bring the sense of relaxation and joy that I feel in being here. And I look forward to connecting with you all in the next one. Have a beautiful day.